Hello YouTube! We're back at the 47 Chevy today. Made a lot of progress. As you can see, the Ranger front clip is welded to the frame, and the big block Chevy is mounted, and the 4L60 transmission is mounted. So today I'm going to weld on these universal weld-on motor mounts, and I'll show you how that works. So I guess the main idea here is the order of things to do all this. So what I did first was I put the front clip on and cut it to where the wheelbase would be about 2.5 inches longer than it was before, because our sheet metal had space for that, and I thought that would be good to help the weight distribution. And then next I did some test fits, and got the headers down here. These are headers for a 69 Camaro with 454, and surprisingly they fit perfectly in this application, which makes no sense, but it does. But anyway, like I was saying, after you position your front clip, and after you put the engine transmission in and test fit, and make sure you're happy with the rest of the fit with the center tunnel. I can show you that. Looks okay in there. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. This car actually has a removable center tunnel anyway. That's held in with screws, so it's not hitting anything other than that piece. And I'll probably make a new piece, or just cut the center out of that and do something else. But I like it okay. I'll show you the crossmember I made. It's out of a piece of 3x3 steel. I think it's 1/8 inch thick. You might need a flashlight, or maybe not. So see, look at that. This fits really nicely, and that's the original crossmember there. And I cut that away here and there with the angle grinder. And where did it go? Oh, there it is. Right behind that leaf spring. It's right there, but it's odd because inside there's wood inside. Inside of here there's wood, so after I cut it I had to kind of chisel away to get chunks of the wood out. But still, this much is in wood in here. And then I got a piece of 1/4 inch thick, 2 inch wide steel, welded that all the way around on both sides, and then got a piece of 1/4 inch by 1 inch strip piece and drilled a hole in it. I actually drilled 2 holes, but this is the mistake. I don't need that other hole. And likewise on the other side, of course I cut this 45 degree, and then cut out this window with the angle grinder and drilled 1 hole in here, because this is the type of mount that only has 1 hole. And what else? Yeah, really that's all. But once you have this rear portion of it finished, then you can do the other part of it, which I'm gonna be doing now. And I have it mounted to this crane here, and I already did the other side without videoing, because I thought you would think it's boring to see both sides. So that's, you know, welded on both sides. And the little kit, of course, you get these pieces, and you know, I just cut this off and I don't use the rest of it. See, that's how much left over. And of course, in the kit from Flea Bay, you get this piece. I think they call them SBC universal mount or something like that. Okay, so I am going to use the jack here to make sure this is centered, or use the crane. See, a little higher maybe? A little higher. So you can see I already cut this piece. The other piece looks similar. Also, the bolts only fit this way. If you put them in the other way, they don't go. I think I already told you, but this is a year 2000 Ford Ranger. The chassis, I guess you call it the chassis firewall forward, is Ford Ranger. See, there's the cut. A little higher. Okay. I'm getting under there to make sure that it looks straight. Let's see. And of course we want to check our fit with the header a little. The other header. Where'd the other header go? Ah, it's over here. Just a little higher, I think. Okay, we're ready to start. And if you're curious, here's the settings I'm using. Six speed and number 1 and max. Oh. Let's do it. Put our ground on something here. It's tricky to do without covering the camera. Hmm. Pretty good on that side. Probably I covered everything so you couldn't see. We'll get a better view. Maybe now you can see, maybe. Or it's fidgety. Okay. Try to do this so you can see. Okay. Now I'm going to, let me think. Well, the opposite side, that's what I want to do. So we'll stop warping. Okay. Can you see? See okay, sorta? Okay. Okay. And do the inside a little bit. That looks pretty good. I think now I'm going to take this. Now I'm going to take it out. Now that it's tacked in there, I'll take this piece off so I can get to it better. These are 9/16 bolts. 9/16, well, they're 3/8 bolts, but they're 9/16 is the size of the head, the socket you use. Also, I'm taking it off because of the heat from the welding will melt the rubber. So, that's how that goes. I think these are grade 8, and they're 3/4 inch long. Flips right out. Just imagine how easy the maintenance will be on this thing. Okay, now we're ready for more welding. More welding. Good. Looks pretty good over there. Okay. That did the one side. We got one other side. Very good. This one's really tricky. It's in a tight spot. Perfect. So there you have it. I'm going to let this cool down a little and put it back together and everything, put the headers and all that stuff. Thanks for watching. Oh, and this is of course a 220 volt machine. The 110 volts really don't have enough power to do this. So until next time, bye.